Donna Seth and his loyal servant Ramu, burdened with precious stones, venture into the infamous ghostly jungle, their hearts pounding with fear. Journeying from one town to another to sell these valuable stones, they find themselves forced to traverse this haunted forest under the cloak of night. The ghostly jungle, as it's ominously known, is a place where shadows stretch and contort, where whispers of the supernatural echo through the foliage. It's a place that has earned its reputation through whispered tales and hushed warnings. Our protagonists, Donna Seth, a wealthy merchant, and Ramu, his trusted servant, are both straddled with fear. It's a fear that's twofold. On one hand, they're worried about potential thieves, drawn by the allure of their precious cargo. On the other, the specters that are rumored to haunt the jungle's depths. Underneath the inky sky, they tread lightly, guided only by the feeble glow of their lantern. They murmur prayers under their breath, invoking the name of the god Ram for protection. Their voices are barely audible, their words swallowed by the eerie silence of the jungle. Suddenly, they see a faint glow piercing the darkness. The sight of light in the midst of the ghostly jungle is a paradox, both comforting and unsettling. They approach it cautiously, their hearts pounding in their chests, their minds filled with tales of phantom apparitions. But as they draw closer, they find the source of the light is not spectral, but earthly. It's a humble tea stall, a beacon of warmth in the chilling darkness of the ghostly jungle. A place of respite, where they can take a brief moment to gather their wits and steel their nerves for the journey ahead. And yet, the ominous aura of the ghostly jungle is inescapable. The flickering light of the tea stall only serves to accentuate the surrounding darkness and the fear that lurks within it. As they tread deeper into the jungle, a flickering light in the distance catches their eyes. The ghostly jungle awaits, its secrets hidden in the shadows, its spectral inhabitants waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The story of Donna Seth and Ramu is just beginning. Their journey through the ghostly jungle has only just begun. Bewildered and relieved, they approach the light, revealing itself to be a lone tea stall, open in the dead of night. The glow of the stall casts long shadows, painting a surreal picture against the backdrop of the ghostly jungle. In this unlikely oasis, they encounter Shankar, the stalwart stall owner who serves them hot tea, a welcome respite from their harrowing journey. The scent of the brew, mingling with the night air, brings a sense of calm. But as they share their destination, Sakshampur, Shankar's brows furrow in concern. He warns them of the ghost-infected area that lies just 2 kilometers ahead, more potent on this night of Amavasya. The ghosts, Shankar tells them, are more powerful than on normal days. The very mention of this sends a chill down Donna's spine, and the safety of the tea stall suddenly feels like a fleeting illusion. Fearing the unknown, Donna, in a desperate plea for help, offers Shankar a precious stone. The glint of the stone in the lantern light doesn't go unnoticed by Shankar. His eyes widen in surprise, but he quickly composes himself, and with a nod, he suggests they wait for a while, offering another round of tea. As they sip their tea, the silence of the jungle is broken by the rustling of leaves. A figure emerges from the darkness, an old man in white attire. Donna's heart skips a beat, his hand gripping the cup of tea tighter. He watches as the man approaches, his white attire stark against the darkness of the night. The arrival of this stranger at such an hour, in such a place, raises questions in Donna's mind. But before he can dwell on it further, the man introduces himself as Bolaram. His warm smile and hearty laughter eases their nerves, but the mystery of the ghostly jungle and the impending journey through the ghost-infected area still loom large. The tea stall, once a beacon of safety, now feels like the threshold of an eerie adventure. But with Bolaram's arrival, they hope to navigate through the ghost-infected area unscathed. Little do they know, the night still has many surprises in store. As they sip their tea, an old man in white attire approaches the stall, causing Donna's heart to skip a beat. The old man, Bolaram, assures them he's not a ghost and announces that he's there to guide them through the haunted area. With a sense of relief mixed with trepidation, Donna and Ramu pack their bags, and guided by the light of the lantern and the comforting presence of Bolaram, they venture deeper into the ghostly jungle. As they walk, the eerie night seems to come alive. Shadows dance and flicker at the edge of the lantern's light, taking on grotesque and frightening forms. The rustling of leaves and the distant hoot of an owl echo ominously through the dense forest. Every step they take feels like a step into the unknown, each moment teetering on the edge of a terrifying abyss. Bolaram, however, remains unperturbed. He walks with a steady stride, a beacon of calm amidst the swirling fear. Every time a shadow looms a little too close or a sound rings a tad too eerie, he laughs it off, reassuring Dana and Ramu. "Oh, don't worry, I'm with you. These ghosts can't even touch me," he declares, his laughter ringing out in the darkness. Yet the meaning behind his words goes unnoticed in the face of their mounting fear. After what feels like an eternity, they reach the heart of the haunted area. All of a sudden, Bolaram is nowhere to be found. Panic seizes Dana and Ramu. The shadows seem darker, the sounds more sinister. Their guide, their beacon, has disappeared, leaving them alone in the most haunted part of the jungle. Just as Dana and Ramu are about to give in to despair, a hand lands on Dana's shoulder. He freezes, his heart pounding in his chest. Yet it's Bolaram. He's back, his slippers broken, and his laughter louder than ever. The journey resumes, their destination not far off. As dawn breaks, they finally reach the house of Shantaprasad, the wise old man of the area. With a sigh of relief, Dana turns to introduce Bolaram, only to find he's gone. Suddenly, Bolaram disappears, leaving Dana and Ramu alone in the most haunted part of the jungle. Just as fear begins to consume them, Bolaram reappears, explaining that he was left behind due to a broken slipper. Relief washes over Dana and Ramu like the first rays of dawn. Their trust in Bolaram solidifies, and they continue their journey through the eerie jungle, hearts pounding, but with a newfound determination. The night grows darker, but the promise of dawn isn't far off. Each step takes them closer to their destination, the house of Shantaprasad. The path ahead is winding and treacherous, but with Bolaram's guidance, they navigate it like seasoned adventurers. The ghostly whispers and spectral shadows seem to recede, replaced by the symphony of the awakening jungle. As the first light of dawn pierces the inky darkness, they find themselves standing before Shantaprasad's house. Relief and satisfaction fill their hearts as they realize they have made it through the ghostly jungle, a feat many would consider impossible. The journey has been long and fraught with danger, but they've persevered, and the reward is sweet. Shantaprasad, the wise old man of the area, comes out to greet Dana and Ramu. His eyes sparkle with curiosity and surprise as he takes in their weary but triumphant faces. He welcomes them warmly, acknowledging their courage and determination. With a broad smile, Dana introduces Bolaram to Shantaprasad. But as he turns to indicate Bolaram, he finds himself staring at an empty space. Bolaram, their guide and protector through the perilous ghostly jungle, is nowhere to be found. Dana's heart races, his smile fading into a look of confusion and shock. His eyes dart around, searching for the familiar figure, but all he finds is the quiet stillness of the morning. A chill runs down his spine as he realizes that Bolaram has vanished, as if swallowed by the morning mist. Dana introduces Bolaram to Shantaprasad, but to his shock, Bolaram is nowhere to be found. The unexpected reunion ends in an even more unexpected disappearance, leaving Dana and Ramu with more questions than answers. They're left to ponder the true identity of their guide and the mysteries of the ghostly jungle. Dana turns around to find Bolaram missing, as if he had vanished into thin air. A sudden chill runs down their spine. The warmth of their destination, which was so close, suddenly felt miles away. Dana and Ramu exchanged a worried glance, their hearts pounding like a drum in the silence of the early dawn. Shantaprasad, noticing the fear etched on Dana's face, decides to clear the air. He says, "Bolaram? That's a name I haven't heard in a long time." His voice, laden with a tinge of nostalgia and surprise, echoed in the quiet morning. Bolaram was a kind-hearted man, always ready to help anyone in need, he continues. But that was many years ago. He passed away, right here in this village. The revelation sends a shiver down Dana and Ramu's spine. Yes, Shantaprasad adds, he lived and died in Sakshampur. He was known for his bravery and his benevolent nature. He was never afraid of the ghostly jungle. As the words sink in, the air around Dana and Ramu seems to grow colder. The realization that their guide through the treacherous forest, their savior from the ghostly whispers and white shadows, was himself a ghost, was too much to digest. Their minds raced, attempting to piece together the events of the night. The mysterious tea stall, the sudden appearance of Bolaram, his inexplicable disappearance, everything started making a ghastly sense. But fear not, Shantaprasad reassures. Bolaram was a good soul in life and in death. If he guided you here, it was because he wanted to help you, not harm you. Dana and Ramu stood there, rooted to the spot, their minds reeling from the shocking revelation. They had been so terrified of the ghostly jungle, of the ghost stories that surrounded it, only to be guided safely through it by a ghost. And so, Dana Seth and his servant Ramu had been guided through the ghostly jungle by a ghost, leaving them in awe and disbelief. Their fear had turned into a strange sense of gratitude. They had survived the ghostly jungle with a little help from an unexpected, unearthly friend.